first things first, when you first click on the link that's in the list of instructions, you should be immediately taken to this page. If you're not logged into MailChimp, or if you don't have a MailChimp account, you'll be asked to create one. But once you create one, it'll immediately take you to this page. And so basically the template should be added to your list of templates automatically. All you have to do is just click edit right here. And then as you can see, here's the complete layout. You can go through and you can see there are blocks that you can drag and drop into any order. So for example, if you want to drag this up here, you just click on it, hold down, and then drag it up here, then release. This icon here is if you want to delete a block, you can delete it. If you want to duplicate a block, you can duplicate it. If you want to add additional blocks, those are right here. First thing you probably want to do is change your logo. So to change that, you want to click on your logo, click replace, and then if you don't have a logo already, obviously you can upload it here. As you can see, I already have 2 logos here that are ready. So you click on the logo, click insert, and then here you can change the size of the logo. You can make it small, you can make it big. You save. To replace your image, you go here, you click replace, you upload an image. As you can see, this image is a little vertical, so it's not really fitting into the layout. So what you need to do is click edit. And here we're just going to crop it to a square. So we're just going to do this, click save. There we go, that looks a lot better. If you want to change our text, we change our text here. The only thing that you need to know about these headers and editing them is that don't highlight the whole thing and delete it and then start typing your headers, because as you can see, the style disappears and you will have to add them back manually, which is really annoying. So instead, when you're editing the text, instead of highlighting the whole thing, deleting the whole thing, just delete it just a little bit. So that way you don't lose the style or the color. Same with this one. Don't highlight the whole thing and go like that. So you can see the yellow background disappeared. You can add it manually, but it's annoying. So instead, delete it like this, but stop right before you get to the end. And then just type the headline that you want. Or something, I don't know. Same with this, do not delete the whole thing. They have some inline HTML in there. So if you delete it, then you'll delete all the styling. So just delete it until you get right to the end, and then type your text. If you want to change this background pattern, go to style, go to body, and that's where the background pattern is. So if you want to replace it with a different background image, just click replace and upload a different picture. If you want to remove it, you can click remove. That will remove the background. If you want to change the background color, you can change it to whatever. So when you're done making your changes, you can click preview and see what it looks like. You can see what it looks like on mobile. That's pretty much about it. Okay, so here's how to edit template B. As you can see, you have all the blocks here that are all drag and drop. So if you want to change the layout, just hover over a block, click on it, and while holding it down, you just drag it up, drag it into whatever position that you want. You can delete a block by clicking on this icon. You can duplicate a block by clicking on this. So you have 2 blocks. Or if you want to add brand new blocks, you can add as many blocks as you want from this block tab by just clicking on it and dragging it over. So yeah, so it's pretty easy to use, but here are some basics first. The first thing you want to do when you first open your template is you'll want to change the logo. So click on it and then click on replace. Then click on upload a logo, then click insert. That's pretty much how you get it in there. Depending on the size of your logo, you might get some misalignment with the logo in the menu here. So to fix that, just click over here in your text window, click on your menu and just press enter to create like a space right above it. And click save and close, and that will make it straight and aligned. To replace your image, click on the block, click on replace, click on your image. If you need to edit your image, just click on edit. For example, if we want to make this a bit more landscape, press save. Ta-da! The only thing you need to know is that when editing the headers that have the white backgrounds, do not edit this by just deleting the whole thing, because if you do, you'll delete the styles along with it. So instead, delete it gradually like this. As far as the background, just highlight it, click on this, and choose like your background color. Make it be whatever color you want. Same with this, do not highlight the whole thing and delete it. Wait, cancel. Do not do that, then try to type your link, because you can, as you can see, the link is gone. So instead, just delete most of it right before you get to the end, stop, then type your link. And if you want to add your link here, just highlight it, click your link. You can add your social links down here. And that's pretty much it. If you want to change this color, you go over to here, click on the block, then click on the tab called Style. And here it says background. You can click remove if you don't want one. If you want a different color, click on it and just pick the color that you want. And then when you save, click on preview to see what it looks like. And then you can also see what it looks like on mobile. And that's pretty much it. And let's see. As you can see, everything's arranged in little blocks. You can add a brand new block by clicking and dragging one over from the right. You can hold down on a block if you want to move it into a different order. Like for example, if you want this up here and you want this down there. To delete a block, you just hover over it, you click this icon to delete. Or if you want to duplicate a block, you click this icon, you can duplicate. It's very easy to use. But the first thing you want to do when you first open your template is you probably want to change your logo. So click on that, click replace, and click on the logo that you want. And that's pretty much about it. Now, if your logo and your menu are sort of like misaligned, it depends on the size of your logo. But if you notice that they're not looking even, one way you can fix this is just click on the block, click in the text window, and click enter. And then that will fix the misalignment issue. Next, to replace this image, just click on the block. This whole thing is one big block. And you click on the image, click delete, You click on this icon here, click on the image, click insert, or upload a picture, press insert. If your image is really big, you're gonna want to resize it. It should be no larger than about 600 pixels. So insert it, and there's our picture. I'm gonna click the link. You just click on the block. You can add whatever you want in here, add your address. If you want to change the color, click on the style icon where you can change the border color, change it to green, and the text color down here. We'll change that to green. Change this background color. You're going to want to click on the style tab, go to header, and then change the background color here. So click on it, and let's change it to some sort of pinky color. And that's how you'll change that, and then save when you're done. So that's how you can edit that top portion. As far as the rest of these, pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure that when you're editing these little blocks of text, do not do this. Do not delete the whole thing, because as you can see, it sort of messes up the HTML. So instead, when you're deleting this, just delete it a little bit and stop right as you get to the end. So that way you don't delete any of the inline HTML styles. And then type in whatever you want. And then to add a link, highlight it, add your link there. That's pretty much about it. Change the color on this particular block. All colors should be in the style tab. You just go down, see where it says background, change it to. That's pretty much it. When you're done, click preview. You can see on mobile. And that's how you put this one together. Here's how to put template D together. So you can see when you first open up the template, it's arranged in blocks that you can drag and drop in any order. You just click on it, hover over it, and you just drag it around into any order that you want. To delete a block, to hover over it, you can just click on this trash can and click delete. Or to duplicate a block, you can click this icon to duplicate it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just be cognizant of the fact that I have a lot of dividers in between blocks. So for example, if you're wondering, what is this? It's a nothing. It's actually the divider block. I just have it as the same color as the background. But anyway, the first thing you want to do when you first open this is you probably want to add your logo. So click on this, click replace, and then upload a logo and click insert. You can change the size of it. Just make it about this big. Click save. Next, you're probably going to want to change the background color. So to do that, you're going to want to click on this tab called Style, then go to Header, and then click on this. And you can change that to any color you want. And then to change the title, just click on it. To change the color, you just highlight it, click on this little background color icon, and then just change it to whatever color you want. I'm just going to change it to gray. To change this picture, all you have to do is click on the block and click replace, upload a different picture, insert it, change your text. It's all pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that you really need to be cognizant about is these little blocks here, because as you can see, it has some inline HTML in here. Go in, delete the whole thing. You pretty much lose everything. When editing this, click on it, and as you're deleting it, stop right before you get to the end, and then type in the text that you want. And then add a link, just highlight it, click your link here, add whatever link you want, and that's how you do that. Other than that, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. with this particular block, all colors can be changed in the Style tab. For example, I'm going to change this purple, change it to yellow, for example. Change this background text color, you just highlight it. What's the highlight? And change it to something else. And remember, these little blocks, as I said before, do not delete the whole thing. So if you do, it's gone for good. So just make sure that when you're deleting it, don't delete the whole thing. Just wait till you get to the end, then type in the text. To change the background color, you're going to want to click on Style tab, go to Body, and then it's here under Color. For example, if you don't want pink, you just want plain white or no color, you can do that. Just be cognizant of the fact that I have those dividers everywhere. So if you're going to use a white background color, you might not need the dividers anymore. So you can just go through, delete these dividers, or keep them. I like the dividers because they add space between the blocks. Sometimes the layout could be looking a little tight, so that's why I like to add them, but you don't need them. If you want to add them back, just make sure to click on blocks, click on this divider block, and then you can just drag it in there. And you can put as many dividers, you can put dividers everywhere. Okay, when you're done, press save and close. And then you can preview it, see what it looks like on desktop, see what it looks like on mobile. And that's it.
Remember, if you have any questions, to please email me at contact@LittleThemeShop.com.